I just
science aside. So, and they did it now. They did this in the original too.
Oh, wait, so we're about to get into a science deep dive.
Little bit of science, real quick. They're just like, so when she's singing "Part of Your World," she opens this big book and is like flipping through the pages, and it's like making page turning noises. In the original, Sebastian does in the very beginning, he pulls that music sheets out of his shell and just like, right. And also, Ariel has like an oil painting in her cove, like. Paper doesn't really work underwater. I don't know if you know this, but if it gets wet, I don't know if you ever dropped a book in water and then tried to turn the pages while it was still wet. Fucking idiot. It doesn't go very well.
That's a great point.
And there was one thing, and this is them doing CG and forgetting things. So she's talking about, all they have up there, is sand or something like that. And she's playing with the sand on this little ledge, and the sand's pouring off the ledge like it would in water, right? It wouldn't just fall. It's like, well, first of all, particles would float up, but it was like pouring off somewhat realistically. And then she like kicks off and really fast just goes boom and flies away, swims really fast away, and the sand's completely still. I was like, have you ever kicked like the bottom of a lake or something? It instantly kicks up mud, even with your weak ass human kicks. A flipper going boom. It's just that sand's just going everywhere. Yeah. Anyways,
if you're going to be live action, at least be realistic.
At least be realistic.
And don't ask very much.
And the point is, like, they didn't think about this.
Am I going mad, or did the word "think" escape your lips?
Well, I kind of thought, like, isn't that the whole thing with mermaids? Like, they're sirens, right? They put people.
Well, Ursula's an octopus, arguably,
but she's a
cephalomaid. Octopuses are cephalopods.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Now you have.
Or just now.
Octopuses
very impressive.
That's
what we have you here.
Oh, cephalopods?
Yeah, cephalopods. Octopuses and squids. That's a true fact. What is that word? Get out of here.
There's the fart sound.
It's too sciencey. It's too sciencey.
No, you just need the from Revenge of the Nerds, the guy just going, nerds!
Nerds! Also, science person, you need to tell me, like, how long was that bird underwater?
Okay, yeah. So when they first meet Scuttle, she like dives underwater
and has like a full-on conversation.
And has like a 10, it's not 10 minutes, I'm exaggerating. It's like, but it's like a minute plus conversation. So let me go real deep.
All right. We gonna need some science.
Sound is an acoustic wave that travels through a medium, right? That's why in space no one can hear you scream, because there's nothing for the sound waves to travel through, right? That's why explosions in space doesn't really happen. Mm-hmm. In water, sound waves actually travel really, really, really well, but they don't transfer from air to water well. So sound waves do not transfer from air to water well. So like if you go underwater and scream, it sounds really, really, really muffled because the energy is not being transferred properly from the air to the water. So if you were breathing water and you screamed, you would hear it very crystal clear. Mm-hmm. So like when they make underwater speakers, they're just like membranes that vibrate in the water and you can hear really, really well, right? So seagulls breathe air. They have lungs.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
So when Awkwafina is talking underwater, she's talking with air, which means you would not be able to hear a single word she says. It would sound like, if that. If that. First of all. Second of all.
Unbelievable.
Second of all, she's clearly not, there are zero bubbles. So unless this is the first seagull to evolve gills, Houston, we have a problem.
Morons.
Grab the whole thing.
Also, unless Ariel is part clownfish, she was grabbing stinging tentacles of jellyfish. I'm just like, don't grab that. Don't you, Alexander dumbass, don't grab the tentacles. That's the part of the jellyfish that stings you. Don't.
Maybe she has superpowers.
Don't do that, you.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, you.
She was very strong. I thought I pointed this out to Greg, and then he overruled me.
She's not.
She's dragging Eric.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
No,
and it was as quick as she wants to the surface. Is that not like pretty impressive?
No, she has.
So the thing is, it's actually not that hard to pull a human through water because they're buoyant.
Okay,
right? So you can pull. You. I mean, I could easily pull you.
Yeah.
I'm not 120. I'm not a 120-pound woman.
That's a different argument, dude.
But yeah, no. So if you get someone in a good hold, you can very easily pull a much larger person than you through water if you're a good swimmer. Not quickly.
That's good science.
Well, although she has fins, so. But yeah, that part I
Have you ever even swam?
That's good
Liam?
science.
Yeah,
I don't know how to swim.
bro, have
I've
you ever been
already
in one?
told you this before.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I don't know how to swim.
What?